There we go. Sorry, I'm just getting set up, guys. There we go. Oh, the light's all tucked away. That's why it's all dark in here. That's why it's all dark in here. The light was tucked away. Who would have thought? My brother, I know you from somewhere. Yeah, I wasn't going to do one tonight, Celtic. I wasn't going to do one. Long day, but I'll get on here. Just a bit tired, but I'll come on for a bit. I've thought about doing these later as well, so. But I just wanted to catch Dennis for once as well. It sort of got to about 7 o'clock, 7:30. I was like, oh, I want to see some of Dennis, so at least this will. Oh, thank you, Kurt. Oh, much appreciated, mate. Kurt kicks it off immediately. Thank you, bro. Oh, my back is not good after lifting all those retaining walls. Retaining blocks. I tell you, I did a number on my back doing that, but I'm all right. But I overdid it a bit. Hey, Kerry, brother, good luck with everything. Hey, Aaron, how are you, man? How's things going? Things are ticking along, man. I'm a bit stressed today. Just feeling behind again in life today, to be honest. Just not like I'm still not doing enough. I'm hard on myself. Just a million tasks to do, and I just feel like I need to focus better. I need to achieve a bit more. But then I see what I achieved today, and I'm like, oh, actually, I did all right. I did all right. I'm just hard on myself. But beyond that, we're good. Back soon to it means me worked. Yeah. You're not wrong, but yeah, just taking it a little bit easy. Yeah, man. Yeah, 205 pumps. Yeah, short range of motion, but you stay in that tension as well. It is tricky to do. It's the intervals that astound me with Dennis Celtic. It's the intervals between sets. Yeah, I can't do anything like that. I don't know how you build up to that level. I guess 7 years of doing it every day would probably be the reason. But yeah, I won't stay on for too long tonight, guys. Probably like literally an hour max. And we'll just have a quick chat. We'll smash out something. See how everybody's going. Normal. We've got to vote for normal for the mental health today. I don't know. I thought I'd try ask that question. We'll see what we get. If anybody wants to vote on that, feel free. Great. If you can tell me the reason as well for your vote, guys. Normal. Why is your day great? Why is your day bad? What's going on? We'll talk about it if you wish to. Life isn't roses and fairy floss, but hey, I'll be okay. That's it, mate. Yeah, I'm feeling that way today. I tell you, I'm feeling that way today, man. Just like I work my ass off, and it's like the tiniest bit of progress, and sometimes it just bugs me. But it's coming together. It's coming together, day by day, day by day. I just have to keep, as long as I keep moving forward and aiming forward, the bad days like this, as long as I get out there and just do it again tomorrow, do it again the day after, we'll get there. How old am I? 39, man. Where's my water? Could you pass my water, please, love? Thank you. Make sure I have some water. Yeah, 39. I'm 40 next May. So that's actually the main thing bugging me, Aaron, is about 3 years ago, I set some goals for what I want to have done by the time I'm 40, and I feel like I'll make it, but I've got to stay on path. Hello from Russia, English boy. I'm not English boy. Don't talk like this, yeah? If I was an English boy, I'd talk like this, yeah? I'm from New Zealand, my friend. From New Zealand. But thank you for joining us. How are you? Did you vote in the poll, sir? I really do need to trim your nails now. We'll put that on tomorrow's list day. My nails grow too quick, I tell you. Eating steak, your nails grow fast. Here we go. I'm looking like Wolverine again. All work and no play. I rode a motorcycle today. I got Susie's little motorbike out, and I went for a little ride on it today. So that made me feel great this morning. Oh, hang on. Just turned 40 last month. We're going to be okay because we're not weak. That's it, Aaron. That's it, man. I like your mindset there, Aaron. Very good, mate. Want to hear some funny drama? My niece lives down the street from me, and I caught her in a cop car with another cop tonight, if you know what I mean. Oh, my God. Celtic really does have the tea to spill tonight. I know I'm better than her and don't need her friendship, but I'm still spazzing out mentally over a friend being distant. I'm overthinking it all day. I don't even want her like that. I know I'm better than her. My advice, Iceberg, would be to cut the bridge, man, and go out and do some stuff. Don't sit at home with your thoughts. That would be my suggestion from what's worked for me in life. The only true method is total cease communication. That would be the strategy I would apply. Is totally cease communication, and then don't. If you're sitting with your thoughts, you go out and do something else. Go out somewhere, go do something. Go get involved in a hobby or something, man. Focus on working out, focus on diet, focus on podcasts and learning and growing and who you want to become, right? So you can attract that right person in future where it is going to be something worth you pursuing, right? No, I went out for a ride on my own, mate. I just ride on my own, bro. How are the New Zealand and Australia beef start? Oh, there's no beef. New Zealanders and Australians are like Americans, Canadians. We don't actually like dislike each other. We just joke around with each other a bit. It's a big brother little brother thing. And we love the Australians, and the Australians love us too. Really. How's my mental health? I can't read minds, not even my own. True. Yes, if you'd have to listen to the words tumbling around in there, Kurth. It's dangerous. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Positive thoughts always outweigh negative thoughts every time. The other thing, Aaron, is the negative thoughts never give me anything good. Nothing good ever comes from them, right? Stuck at work all day, I just overthink it. Yeah. Just try switch your brain to something else, man. It's tricky. I'm not going to say it's not tricky, man. It's a tricky thing to navigate. But my suggestion would be cease contact, and then on your breaks at work or something, do something else with your phone, or go for a walk to the lunch bar down the road and go buy yourself something for lunch, right? Rather than like sitting there. That's how I'd handle it. Did a Wolf on 2023 Triumph Scrambler 1200 today, mate. Went very well. Oh, nice, man. Very nice. Thanks for you. Yeah, that's what I like. I definitely do like the bigger bikes, man. Like the bigger things you can just sort of cruise along on. That's always been my jam. Is like the big 1200s, 1400s, stuff like that, for sure. I've been watching some videos, links on there's a guy at Aussie who does them. I can't remember the name of the channel right now. Sorry, but there's a guy in Aussie who talks about like all the LDV utes and all the trucks and what's happening with Ranger depreciation and all that over in Aussie. It's a really good channel. It's like Mix Garage or something. I'll have to. I'll comment it on one of your posts, dude. It's a really good channel I found. Hello from Texas, Desiree. How are you, mate? Shitty as always. Why shitty as always, mate? What's going on? Yeah, I need to trim off the fingernails, mate. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, mate. I haven't had my shower tonight yet. I'm running late at things. Somehow I've become a bad friend and get called self-righteous. In 100 years, who's going to care? But it bugs me that I'm thought that way from 20 plus. Don't worry about it, mate. You know this. You know the truth, right? And nobody's perfect either. I appreciate the donor as well, man. But nobody's perfect either. You don't have to hold yourself to a standard like you're never ever going to make a mistake either. Instead of looking at what I don't have, I look at what I do have, and it brings me peace. Yeah, Aaron. Gratitude goes a long way, right? Gratitude does go a long way. New Zealanders and Aussies are like stepbrothers. They get in little spats of fights, but always got each other's backs and love each other. That's it, mate. That's exactly right. How's the cat getting on riding the horse? You're gonna have to re-clarify that one, Superfly. I'm concerned now. Well, I could look for either. Oh wow, there's a whole situation going on there with Celtic. Oh dear. Didn't that happened in the movie Super Troopers? They got locked in the back of one of the cars. Send them that clip. That's what I'd do. Very awkward. After all, this guy's not perfect. He keeps eating chocolate bars. Won't forgivable. Yeah, do what I want. That's freedom right there. That's freedom, buddy. Teflon John talking about Beaver Alabama. Now I got chocolate all through me teeth. It's a hard life, man. I wish you well with your path of recovery from homosexuality. Thank you. She's really helping me with that. Yeah. Thanks, bud. Fuck's sake. Shouldn't feel bad for drawing a line and saying, not at all, Kurt. Not at all, my friend. You've got to understand it's not selfish to put yourself first. If other people are being harmful to you. So you'll see me do it constantly. I'm doing it right now with the trolls and stuff, right? I can't let them take over and run the show and run what I'm doing. Or nothing works, right? You gotta have control of your own kingdom, right? Joined your live stream the other day. You was talk about the other day, just so it'd be funny to ask about the cat. I can't, I've forgotten that bit now. Flabbergasted what you caught tonight. I'll take a picture, it'll last longer, I guess, Celtic, I don't know. How are we getting on? Yeah, going alright, man. I'm a bit drained, to be honest. I'm a bit tired. A bit in my mind tonight. But I'm alright. Just, frustrated at my rate of progress. Even though it's good. I'm just hard on myself, that's all. I just see many years of work ahead of me to achieve all the stuff I want to achieve around here, and I'm like, alright, I'll do it again tomorrow. Oh, my beanie's it's all messed up now. Dog, what are you doing? I'm gonna harass your mother, alright. Okay. Everybody happy now? You comfy, dog? Okay, good. I'm glad everybody's having a good time. Sure, hey, Anon, good to see you, bro. Who's running who? Yep. Okay, you have to be leading your own life first, bro. That's the most important thing, is you have to be leading and running your own life. Hey, chat. Yeah, enjoy yourself, mate. Yeah. Raised in the dark, yes. Bane voice, yes. I used to laugh at the idea of doing depression medication, but I started almost a week ago. Oh, okay, how's that going for you, mate? Is it making anything better for you, Wooly? Royal Tree, how's my day gone? Yeah, pretty good, man. Daniel, I have got a bit behind on the chat, guys. I do apologise. By definition of being selfish to put yourself first, it's the definition of being selfish. No, it's not. It's not selfish to put yourself first. Selfish would be only ever thinking of yourself. Selfish would be putting yourself first, but you're only ever thinking of yourself. It's not selfish to make sure you're looking after yourself and filling your own cup first, then you're serving other people with what's left. But like, you can't just give and your time and all your energy and all your well-being to other people to try and help everyone else if you're not looking after you at the other end of it. You can't do that. It's not sustainable. That's what we mean by that, right? Yep. Well, that's what I mean by it. No way. It's an interesting name. It's quite clever wording there, Titan. But I ain't saying it. You should make another account, but change the name Titan to Prepare. Is another good name suggestion. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he'll get there. He might get up to sentences one day, Celtic. Give him time. He's not ready yet. You know, he's at the level he's at. It's all right. Oh shit. Do all Kiwis love rugby? I don't really watch much. I don't really watch any sport, to be honest. Don't have time. I'm always trying to work on my own life, you know. What I got going on. I am sorry I am on later this evening, guys. But yeah, we're just hanging out. Just hanging out for a bit. What's the current progress on the projects? The garage is progressing. The truck wouldn't start this morning, parked on the slope. It thinks it's got fuel in it, but by tapping the fuel tank, I don't think with the slope, I don't think it has enough fuel in it. So I've got to get a gas can for that tomorrow. But the garage is getting more tidied up and that and back to operating and stuff. But yeah, I do need to, I just want to smash it out a bit quicker, get a bit more done. So I'm going to spend a couple of hard days in there. The progress is a bit slow for my liking is all. Well, thank you, Kurt. Much appreciated, bro. Kurt is an absolute superstar with donos. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated, man. Do you like whitebait? Oh, yeah, man. Been a while since I've had a good whitebait fritter, man. You know, a proper whitebait fritter is only just enough to hold the whitebait together, right? You don't want to skimp on it, right? You do it really pure. It's absolutely low, just enough to hold the whitebait together, mate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely beautiful. How's the paint for it going? No, I haven't done any paint yet. No, I'm weighing up what I do with the paint and stuff on it. Yeah. That's what's frustrating me. That's what's frustrating me, I think, is there's always so much, I've always got so much different stuff going on and everything's progressing a little here or there. And like, I see the progress, but it just, yeah, it's easier to see if I focus on just the garage for a day or two, then I'll actually see a good leap in progress, right? So I think I just need to spend a bit more time with them tomorrow. Always miss the garage stuff because the times are different. Oh, that sucks, Kurt. I might I'll run some longer ones actually because I've only been doing like hour or two garage sessions lately. But yeah, I'll do some longer ones. Love your work, Celtic. Yeah, thank you, Celtic. Beautiful mod work by Celtic, keeping the trash out when needed. After a year, you'll look back and see the progress. Hey, music, how are you, bro? Yeah, it's definitely I definitely see it like even each week, but yeah, I definitely feel it's getting very close to that bit where it's going to shift, where things are going to everything's going to culminate, you know, everything's kind of inching forward, and then yeah, that's what I remind myself of every day, right? It's a year from now, I'm going to be in a much everything's going to come together, and it'll be unrecognizable as to how it is now, you know. It's getting there. Are you proud of yourself for saying that? Do you feel better now? You got it out of your system? To 5 people on the internet, 4 people, not including yourself, 4 people on the internet, you got out a big rant about. Are you proud of yourself now? Seems like a good use of your time. This isn't a good use of mine when that's the conversation. Anyway, it's an interesting world, isn't it? People suck, but not all of us. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. You see what I'm talking about, Kurt? You see what I'm talking about? About and the same to Iceberg. There's lots of different people in the world. You know, find your people. You're not going to get along with everybody. Don't hang on too long. The Japanese have a saying about that. I think it's the Japanese or the Chinese, one or the other. I'm not sure. Sorry. It's if you get on the wrong train, make sure you get off at the next stop. You don't just stay on that train, right? So if you have the wrong friends or you make a wrong choice in life, okay, you made a mistake, but you're not going to stay on that train. You're going to get off that train as soon as possible to return to your path you should be on. The longer you leave it, the further you're getting from where you should be. You feel me? Makes me feel so great. Yeah, you've been making immense progress as well, music bro. I'm loving watching you do that workshop build. Christine, hello Mark, how are you today? Doing fantastic, mate. How about yourself, Christine? I'm doing fantastic, but I'm hard on myself, but I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I just need to make sure I get a good hard day in tomorrow. So we're not on for too long tonight. We're 23 minutes in. I'm going to do like an hour, so we'll do just under another 40 minutes, and then I'm going to bounce off here. Oh, now you know who made it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Who was that from? I can't remember who it was from. I saw it on a bit of content somewhere. It's not the years in your life, it's the life in your years. That's it. It's too true, Rick. And you never know how many we got left, right? Doesn't help if you do what I did and get on the wrong bus to go to town. Oh dear. Oh well. But that's one little hiccup though, right, in life. You got to remember that about things when things are going wrong, when things are happening. It's like, is this going to matter in 10 years? Is this actually a big problem, or is it just like, you get what I mean? Think of the things that used to, like, 5 years ago or even a year ago, were like crazy situations to you, and now you're just like, yeah, I remember that. That sucked, but like you don't feel it now. Things move on. You move on to other things. You get on with other stuff. You keep your life full of whatever you're trying to pursue next, right? Some fools just want to see the world burn. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Kurt. I mean, if you don't have something to aim at, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go troll people. You're gonna go bury yourself in video games or alcohol or anything to distract from what's in your own head. So that's why they will target in the way they will in a self improvement channel and do what they do, because they don't want to do that. They've already given up. I've been there. I've lived it for years. I give up. I'm never going to have a house. I'm never going to this. I'm never going to that. Oh, screw it. Just waste my time. But it wasn't a good strategy. It was not a good strat. Yeah, me, you're going to call us on butterflies. I like that. Pritesh, hello, hello. How are you? You okay? Yeah, you're okay as well? That's fantastic, Christine. Yeah, just a pretty bleh day for me, right? Just a bit of us, yeah, just a bit drained and yeah, things that yeah, just funny now when you look back. Yeah, that's it, right? You gotta remember every battle you ever faced, everything you ever thought would sink you, all the worst nights, days, whatever you've had in your life. You're still here. Life goes on. I know, dog. See, Heidi's got something to say about that. Do you agree? Do you agree? You're gone quiet now. All right. The dog was trying to chime in on that one. Heidi moment, yeah, yeah. Okay. I love every time Heidi or Zed appears on screen, Kurt always goes for the dog emojis. It's fantastic. And there's the pickles. Actually, I got a bone to pick with you, young lady. Why do we have no pickles?
Oh.
I went in there today. There's no pickles in the fridge. Hmm?
We ate them.
Yeah, and there's like this much left of milk, huh? Huh? When grocery department's falling apart. It's a problem Celtic wishes he had. It's an inside joke between me and Celtic. Anyway. But no, we'll go grocery shopping tomorrow. We'll do a top up, so that'll be the. This is what I mean. This is where all the bloody time goes. You get up, you run around, you go get the groceries, you this, you that, and then the truck needs this, blah blah blah, and then it's like, fuck, man, what was I actually meant to be trying to achieve today? This is what bugs me at the end of the day. I'm like, man, like there's just not enough bloody hours in the day. I try and achieve. I try and do too much in a day. That's my bloody problem. My own worst bloody enemy. Seems like you found yourself in a bit of a pickle. Oh, wow, Rick. Just wow. Why your wife cheating? She's not cheating. Can't cheat on the greatest, mate. It's not possible. Can't be done. There's no greater man for this woman in this world than me, sir. See the look in her eyes? You see that? Like, see that? See the way she looks at me? Like, it looks soaking in. You see that?
I was about to go cross-eyed.
You're about to do your cross-eye thing. Do you want to show them? Do you want to show them your one? She can move one eye like that. She can look at you dead straight with one eye, and her other eye will go like this. It's so freaking weird. Absolute weirdo. Then emojis for Susie. We were talking about that. We were talking about that today. I said I'm going to use the doofiest picture of you I can find on my camera reel and make that the Susie emoji.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to do my cross-eyed thing.
You're not going to do the cross-eyed thing, okay? Good. Nah, we'll do a Susie one of some kind. Yes, yeah. How is the hot dog business going there, Celtic? So if does anybody want some hot dogs? I don't know. You can make some good viral reels or something with that many hot dogs. There's a lot of things you could do with that. Celtic, we can brainstorm that later, mate. It's seriously amazing that she can do it with her eyes. Yeah, I don't know. She's weird. Yeah, she can control one eye. The moment I say that, all I can think of is Futurama, when Leela was getting bullied at school, and she's like, the kids would say horrible things to me. One eye, one eye, one eye. I'm just like, this is where I've actually brain rotted myself, is with like Futurama and The Simpsons and shit. And I don't want to be like just a collection of frickin' movie lines and quotes from animated shows. I actually want to have a personality. I've been ruined by the internet. I've been ruined by all these cartoons. Just make chili dogs. Just got from farm work. How's your night this morning? Yeah, night here, mate. Yeah, going well. Just been a bit hard on myself today. I always feel like I'm not getting enough done, so I'm going to make sure I had a decent hard day in the garage tomorrow. That'll make me feel better. Sort of took a day off yesterday and then just didn't really do as much as I want to today, and I'm just like, I'm just hard on myself. It's just I just see it as there's too much to do here, and if I don't keep the pace up, it's just going to take too long. How's the backyard going? We're getting there, mate. Organising the garage still, sort of getting everything reshelved, reorganised, but we're doing all right. After building a whole garage floor with everything in there, it's going all right. But me and my infinite ADHD, I'll smash out this task. I was like, oh yeah, I'll smash this out in a week. And then all the other things happen in life, and this happens, and that goes wrong, and I got to go this, whatever. And 5 weeks later, I'm still, still sorting it. It's just like, man. So, bro, stop hating an Asian girl like me. Cowboy, tell me. Bro, you'll stop hating the Asian girl like me. Cowboy, you'll tell me something. Well, I'll tell you here, Missy. You gotta come. You want to talk to a Texas man like that, you better come correct. You better come respectful. You better come with a cup of tea. All right. Summer was killing me. I'm Asian man, but he is fine. That's a great superhero name, actually. Asian man. You should do that. There you go. Make a comic book series called Asian Man. I'd watch it. Or an anime or something. There you go. There's a $1 billion idea for you. Like One Punch Man, but Mark, I've spent $2,000 on a gaming computer. Shit, mate, at the rate you keep dropping me donuts, I'll be able to get myself one. I'll be able to actually buy the editing I need to build an editing PC for the channel. I don't want to know what that's going to cost. I've got friends with the PCs and stuff, and they're like, oh, memory's so expensive right now, bro. Oh, I'm like, oh, great. So apparently, obviously, I need a lot of grunt for editing YouTube videos and stuff. You said, cup of tea, had a bottle of energy drink called Sting. Yeah, I had an energy drink today. I think that's what messed me up this morning. I think that's what's effed my head up today. I had an energy drink and I've got that same overstimulated, and I'm literally sitting here like, man, I was literally laying here earlier, like a couple of hours ago, man, I just want to give up on everything. This is just it's gonna take too long to build everything. It's gonna go on for years. Like, I just don't give a F anymore. That's where my head's at. That's where my head's been at this afternoon. And I got myself out of it and that, and just winding down, having some water, some electrolytes and that, and just been like, okay, I need to just settle down. But it's definitely that. I had a 0 sugar white monster this morning. I only drank like half the can. And I don't like it. I haven't had energy drink for quite a while now. Shocking for making you panic. Yeah, right. It's I've basically not been having them, or very rarely having them for the last few weeks, and it seems every time I have one, I'm like on edge. I'm shittier. Yeah. Been wanting to cut us, Matt. Well, man, you always pull yourself out of it. Yep. Who's that person behind me? That's Susie, mate. That's my wife. She lives in my house. It's a fancy place. Yes, that is the one and only Venom Susie, mate. See, at least you've still got the Venom name. A lot of people were upset when I got rid of the Venom name, but my idea was it just like I needed a channel name that when people swipe on here, they've some idea what the channel's about. Yeah, and Ryder, good to see you, mate. Yeah, how are you? Christine says hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, there we go. How are you getting on music with your shed build, man? He's been working hard, that man. He's been uploading onto his channel. It's not. Is it under this channel name or the other channel name? Oh no, it'll be I don't know if you want me to mention it here, mate. I will promote the other channel if you wish, mate. But I think you were trying to go pretty organic with the audience, so I don't want to just shout it out. Lucky man, you are. Oh, you make your own luck in this world, my friend. You get what you aim at in this world, right? Video games are not bad, just moderation is key. I completely agree there, mate. Completely agree. Or if I missed a bit of chat here, did the chat just jump? You said video games bad and I've asked 3 times. Where have I... What message have I... I feel like I've missed a message from you. Because, Kurt, you did a dono, which I appreciate. You're talking about you spent on a gaming rig. I was talking about gaming, about an editing PC and that. You said video games bad and I've asked 3 times. I've missed something. Can you let me know what's going on there, Kurt? I've confused myself, I think. Yeah, because I need to stop myself from sleeping in the middle of the day. Yeah. Prefer tea white, navy beans, cornbread, peanut butter on the beans. Okay. I'm gonna have to screenshot that and look up what that's about too. I'm back for a video editing. Nice. Entire life until 16 solo. Yeah, man. No rush, dude. No rush. Yep. Go about it. I'm making sure I catch up on the chat here, guys. Me and my sister who lives in Canada play together. Oh, rad. Video games of the life I'm not living. Okay. I think I follow what you're saying, Kurt. I just wonder if I'd missed a question from you about gaming, Kurt. That I was thinking you'd said that I'd missed a question 3 times or something, so I just wanted to check with you, man. Sugar, good to see you back, mate. Make us stop smoking until Christmas. Yeah, I'm working towards it. There's some things I have in mind. What's up, Dexter? You didn't like it last time I said that. Why not? I don't know. People say I'm Dexter all the time. It's all right. I've never watched the show, though. Good morning, Beantown. Great to see you, mate. Your day went well, truly, Jay. Fantastic, mate. Oh, no. I don't think video games are bad, no. I must have said it in a funny way. No, I like video games, man. I spend a lot of time video gaming. But yeah, moderation, right? Moderation is key. I don't think there's nothing wrong with having fun, whether it's video gaming or you have a pet horse or you go do whatever. There's nothing wrong with having fun. It's just a moderation thing, right? But no. I mean, if you like video gaming, yeah, I still game, bro. On a PlayStation 2, though. Have you ever seen the movie Meet the Zohan? I've seen the Zohan movie. Yes, I have. It's a fantastic film. Very crude, but very fantastic. Sounds like you're on top of things like playing online with others too. Big community vibes. Yeah, Gabrielle. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, but yeah, I spent a lot of years video gaming online and just chatting with everyone, and yeah, and mostly in Forza Motorsport and Call of Duty, like Black Ops 3. I played a lot of. I didn't get into like MMOs and stuff. I was always like FPS and driving games. Pretty boring, I know. I did enjoy Doom though, like the newer Doom. I don't know, a Doom Eternal, something like that. I got a mate with a gaming PC. I played some stuff on. I don't like what is it, Borderlands, because of Claptrap. That thing drives me bloody crazy. Like 5 minutes of Claptrap, I'm not playing that game. No, won't do it. Hey son, it's Papa. It's hard for me to say this during your gay video game talking post, but we need you to move up at the end of the day and get a job, son. Mr. George, how much you pay for the new guy? $20. It's too much money. No good operator. UK? No, New Zealand, my friend. New Zealand. Papa loves his son. Thank you, Matt. Much appreciated, mate. I'm going to have some chocolate. Cheers, mate. Mm. 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 Yeah, I saw that Celtic. I saw the double mod hit on the troll there. It was quite impressive. The troll was the meat in that sandwich for sure. I seen it. It is funny being on the creator end or being a mod in a channel and seeing what goes on that the regular chat doesn't see. And it's like sometimes you'll see like 4 mods dogpile on somebody at the same moment and give them different timeouts and hide them, and it's highly amusing. You've been to? Oh no, I haven't been overseas at all, man. I went to Australia when I was like 13, as a kid. But no, I haven't been overseas, man. I'm a Kiwi boy. I never went overseas really. Never really had any money for that. It was always cars, motorbikes, and that. So yeah, the overseas thing never happened. Most of the time, I was just trying to survive and pay the bills. To be honest, keep the work. I was absolutely broke as shit in my 20s, man. My whole 20s and my early 30s, I was broke as shit until I was about 34. Like my net worth at 34 would have been probably about 10 grand. So at 39, 5 years later, I'm doing all right. No, I'll be good. I'll be good. Look, I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. Look, chat. Look. I'm going to not have it. I'm going to hang on. We'll need to substitute that. Hang on. All right, we're good. Is she happy in the RV? The dog or the missus? They're both happy. I got 2 happy females here. Does she obey you? Yeah, this one obeys me better, to be honest. And then she listens better than the dog. So that's good. Valuable trait. Get a pack on me, bro. Oh, for fuck's sake, mate. Settle down, mate. Settle down, Kurt. Appreciate it, bro. Oh, Heavy D, you lunatic. Heavy D, you're out of your mind, man. I love you, brother. That's legendary. Holy shit. Thank you very much, Heavy D. And yeah, thank you very much, Kurt. Appreciate it, bro. Keeps the world moving. How you going, Heavy? What's going on, man? I enjoyed our chat last time, Heavy. I really enjoyed that chat about if it was worth it or not. You really got me thinking for days after that, man. I've been thinking about that for days, man, about me and what I want to do with some motorbike events and that. And yeah, you wondering if it was worth it and that. And I'm like, yeah. I wonder if you'd thought any more on that, Heavy. And if I should, I've always wanted to do a little bit of racing. I don't want to go out and win every race or be a champion or nothing. I just want to get out there and do some actual racing, I just wonder if it's, I'm a bit caught up on it. But yeah, massive thanks for that, Dono, Heavy. Same to Kurt as well, of course. Thank you, Kurt. You're a legend as well, bro. Love it, guys. You guys are crazy. The good kind of crazy. Is she ticklish? I won't do that to you on stream, I promise. Yes, she is horrifically ticklish. She giggles like a little hamster. It's freaking hilarious, which is why I do it. Yeah, she's got ticklish ribs. Yeah. You tickle her, she screams around and goes, "Ee!" Yeah, like, she's like, don't tell me. Like, I can do it. Like, I can show you. Like, see, like, she's hesitant already. Ah, young love, eh? Hey, mate. Hey, Mitchell, how are you, mate? G'day, David Solomon. How are you, mate? Yeah, massive donor there, Mitchell. Yeah. Hey, Mitchell, how are you going? How's it going? Hey, ABC 1 2 3. I like that. ABC. It's as easy as 1 2 3. Do re mi, isn't it? No, ABC. I don't know. What was that from? That's like Mickey Mouse Club or something? Why do I know that? Somebody tell me why I know that. It's somewhere deep in my brain. Yeah, you really good man. Yeah, you really clarified for me. And you thought about it, but in a much better way. You really made me see it clear and solve the issue I've had for over 30 years. So thank you. Oh, most welcome, Heavy. Yeah, I'd be interested in your thoughts, Heavy, on what you think I should do with it. You know, I just worry about the risks of it. Of not so much my own riding, it's the rest of the people on track, and then I'm like, oh, do I get out there? Do I give it a go? I do feel like it's something I will regret if I don't at least go to a couple of races. You know, go have a bit. I don't feel like I've closed the chapter yet, right? I do wonder. Do a bit of track racing or something. All right, Lollipop. G'day, Craig. How are you, mate? Good to see you, bud. Coping, mate, one day at a time, always. How are you? Yeah, going all right, Mitchell. Been hard on myself today, to be honest. I was a bit down on myself a couple of hours ago, just feeling a bit shit, to be honest. So, just you know, I don't like the rate of progress I'm getting, so I just need to focus a bit better. Like today, I did a lot of work this morning, but I wanted to do a lot more this afternoon, and I just didn't do that much. So yeah, I just want to make sure I smash out a bit more work each day at the moment. I think the extra tiredness I'll get from that will make me feel better. But also, you know, I need to sleep. I've been at it for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I think really I actually need to maybe rest a little. I'm caught between grind out like hell or actually just take a couple more days rest. I think tomorrow I'll give it a hard grind day. Then I'll be at a point where at the end of tomorrow, after grinding all day, I'll be like, sweet, I'll take a day off. You know. But the garage is looking pretty good. We cleaned up the workbenches today. I streamed that today, so that was a good bit of progress there. Looking, it's far from how it'll be someday, but it's a lot better. I'm happy, getting pretty happy with it. I know how you feel. I'm saying one job at a time, mate. We'll get there. Yeah, Mitchell. My brain sometimes. I think it was honestly the energy drink I had today. It only seems to be when I have an energy drink that I have the problem. And I just literally, my brain just out of nowhere for no reason shifts to, man, like, you got to do more, man. Like, this is going to take too long. Oh, you should just give up everything. Why are you doing any of this? What's the point? Da 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 da. And that's what I had tuned in my head 2 hours ago, you know. So yeah, it's a bitch. But you know, it's all right. Tomorrow's another day. You know, I didn't do nothing today. I got heaps done still, so I'm just my brain's just torturing me. But yeah, I only seem to get that overstimulation if I have like an energy drink or a heap of Coca-Cola or something. I was going to say, if you feel like you will regret not doing it, then truly believe it will haunt you until the day you die. So give it a go. Yeah, Heavy. Yeah. It's exactly where I sit when people ask me for the advice, and I'm like, that's exactly it. And that's the hard question: is will I regret it if I don't race? Because I think motorbike racing for me comes from a point of initially wanting to prove myself to other people, because like back in the early days of motorcycling, I was on motorbike forums and I'd go on the group rides, and I was like, oh, I want to go racing, I want this, I want that, and everybody just like trolled me and laughed in my face and was like, oh, you'll never do that, oh yeah, right, yeah, whatever. And everyone talked it down, and then I really focused on my riding and became a really good rider because I was always trying to show people like, no, I can do this, guys, I can do this, you know, because I was, you know, 17, 18, you know, riding with all these guys who, you know, race guys on leader bikes on the road and stuff, right, on these group rides. And, you know, everyone's giving me shit every 5 minutes, so I need to, you know, get out there and prove myself. So I do feel like that's where the competitive part of me comes from. I feel like I'm still trying to, like, prove that, like, 20 years later. So, I mean, I did a lot of track days, and I kind of felt that. I was like, man, like, why am I actually out here doing this? Like, I love riding, I love doing it, but, like, where is the desire to compete in racing coming from? Sort of, I worry that it's purely from just me wanting to prove myself to others, and then I'm like, well, am I actually out there to have fun on a race bike and race a bit and have some fun with it? Like, why do I want to actually do the racing? Is it to prove something to others or to myself or just to enjoy it, or, you know, do I like the challenge? So that's where I get stuck in my head on it, man. Sticking a loop on that one. Kapiti Coaster, hey brother, how are you, mate? Celtic said, Heavy D, I honestly can't count how many times I've seen you drop. No, you're honestly a goat, brother. Oh, absolute legend, man. Heavy D's. Heavy D, as Dennis said at Christmas, he said, Heavy D's paying for my boys' Christmas this year. So yeah, Heavy D's a very, very good man, very generous man too. Much appreciated, bro. Staying busy with driven purposes key, and you're doing it. Yeah, for sure, Ben. Yeah, honestly, I honestly think it's just the energy drinks, and it was a white Monster, sugar-free Monster energy drink, and it seems to go well. I get a lot done, and then I get to like 3-4 in the afternoon, and my brain just starts. You can feel it that it's just overstimulated. I'm like so it's not a good place to be at. Earl Skackle. I haven't seen that channel. I'll check out that channel then. Thank you for that, Kapiti. I'll check that out, mate. Am I Australian? I'm from New Zealand, mate. From New Zealand. Hope you and the sweetheart are well. Yeah, we're doing well, mate. You and your sweetheart. Yeah. We're doing well, mate. Thank you, brother. Actually, I do say brother. I think Kapiti Coaster is a brother. I'm not sure. Sorry. Susie, please show us how you do that with your eye really well said. Oh, I don't think you'll get her that close to camera. She won't do it, man. She won't do it. Self like, well, maybe someday. What's the condition for you to do it? 100 likes, 1 million likes, 100,000 subscribers. Yeah. Then she'll do it. I'm very impressed with Susie, to be honest. To how well she's adapted to camera. She's a very shy girl around cameras. When I met her, like getting a picture of her was difficult. You had to sneak up on her. Yeah, it still is. So, bro, yeah. Any animals in New Zealand? Yes. There are animals in New Zealand. I'm Australian. I don't think Beantown is Australian that I know of. You're from Melbourne, Jade Muller. Fantastic, mate. We get it's interesting. We got like the main viewing countries for the channel are New Zealand, Australia, UK, and the majority is America. United States is like 40% of my viewership. I don't know if that's because of the time I stream at or what, but this one's a bit later tonight than I'd usually do. We started very late. I need a Susie emoji. They want the Susie emoji. Well, I wonder if I can fit in a cute couples emoji. You got kangaroo in Australia. Well, there's kangaroos in Australia, but I'm not in Australia. I'm in New Zealand. I'll just make sure I got all the chat here. Hi, Mark from Jamie Reddit. G'day. Yeah, right. All right, there we go. I think, what's my favourite song? Oh, that's a tough one. I couldn't say, actually. I'd have to really think on that. Am I a motor racing fan? I am. I don't really watch much of it these days, but I definitely was growing up. If I see a good clip or something, I'll watch it, but I don't watch like full races or anything. I might watch the odd bit of highlights or something. When I find real people that I feel are genuine good people and been knocked down a time or two in life, able to pick themselves up, I feel I should show them the respect in my own way. It's beautiful, Heavy. I like that, mate. Yeah, Heavy was as far as I understand, Heavy was a very successful motocross racer. So he's got some tails, that man. He's lived a full life, his old Heavy D. Hello, Mark's wife. Yes, that's Venom Susie there, mate. This is my wife. Shit, we might be able to afford two sheep on a spit for the wedding at the rate we're getting these donos from Heavy. That's pretty much what our wedding will be. Just FYI, when the wedding eventually does happen, it's going to be a Kiwi backyard with plaid shirts like Al Borland, some sheep and a pig on a spit. What else do we need, love? What can we have a fountain of that's actually going to tastes good. No. All that seems like too much effort. Chocolate. It all seems like too much effort. Oh no. I could. What if I do a marriage sack like Borat? That works. Hey, that worked. Very effective. What's my favourite meal? Oh, my favourite meal, honestly, macaroni cheese, mate. Like a good homemade macaroni cheese, like real thick with cheese and butter and that. I try not to have it too often. We were having them for quite a while, and I didn't work out on life for about a month, and pretty much lived off macaroni cheese, and I went up like bloody 8 pounds in the gut alone. I got on live, took my shirt off for some push-ups, and I looked like a saggy bag of blooming crap after that. And that was when I was having all the juice as well. Yeah, I was drinking too much pure fruit juice and eating nothing but macaroni cheese, and worked out what my calories were each day. It wasn't good. I was down in like 4,000 plus calories a day. Just dumping stuff in. A Hawaiian punch fountain. Ooh. Ben Townsend from New Zealand. Now he took a kid to America named Cole Davies. Yeah, I know that name. Cole Davies, and he's kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, I've heard of Cole Davies. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of him riding, man. Yeah. Yeah, seen that. There's another Kiwi in road racing as well, kid from Invercargill. I forget his name now, but he's over in he's been over in MotoGP Rookies Cup for like a couple of years now. He's doing really well as well. They make us pretty quick over here in New Zealand. If you can get us behind the wheel or something, we're usually pretty good. If you spend some time on the New Zealand back roads and you want to get around quick, you kind of have to learn to drive pretty good. I think it's a bit like all the good rally drivers come from Finland and that, right? It's like if you grow up in the environment, so New Zealand is a lot of driving in the rain, a lot of twisty roads, and debris of trees all over the roads you can slide on and stuff, and you start to learn to get good with it pretty quick, or you find out the hard way where the limit is. I haven't seen me steam any oysters lately. Maybe sometime soon. Oh yeah, well we did some steamed mussels last time. Yeah, we could get some mussels at some point. So it's my great-grandfather's 102nd birthday today. He's a veteran. Oh, fantastic, mate. I bet he's got some stories. He's 102. So he was born in 1924 then. What's the best thing you've learned from your great-grandfather there, my friend? Why does me foot smell like homie? Well, right. Don't be rubbing up against my feet. I don't need a cat. Never mind. I think he left. Sorry for wasting your time. Oh, who knows? What's my favourite thing to do as a hobby? Riding motorcycles, man. Riding motorcycles for sure. Oh, we have got an influx of trolls today, haven't we? Do you drive far in New Zealand? Oh, it depends where you're going. But no, it's not like top to bottom of New Zealand would be about, what's it going to be? Probably about 1,200 miles, 1,300 miles would be the top of New Zealand all the way to the bottom of the South Island. I've driven it, and I've driven Auckland to Invercargill in one hit without sleep. It was and on the 3 hours that was on a ferry, but it was like 18 hours of driving in a 3-hour ferry. Wouldn't do that again. Good morrow, brethren. Hello, disciple. How are you, mate? How are you, my friend? I live in a caravan. Yes, we live in a caravan. We're building a cabin at the moment. When the weather's, if it ever stops raining and the ground can actually dry up next to the cabin, I can get a digger in there again, finish the retaining wall, and then build the other deck, and then clad the rest of the building. But It didn't all get done before winter because, as always, I have ambitious timelines. I have a million projects, and I'm progressing everything bit by bit, and yeah, we're getting there though, day by day. We are getting there. Yes. Gabby's smoking you tonight. Yeah, Celtic. She's got the fastest fingers around there with the bands, that girl. I tell you what, mate. AMA Pro National. Davies went 1-1. Those boys, like 7 points behind first place in the points with 3 rounds left. Oh, yeah, I'd have to. That was on the Saturday. The AMA Pro National, and Davies went 1-1. Took it to those boys, and he's like 7 points behind. He might have it. You never know what happens in those final races, right? It all comes down to it. Do you find a lot of people cave to the pressure heavy when it gets into that level of competition and it gets that close? Do you find guys that are high in the point scoring and contenders, like they either step up or they push it too hard, or like they push themselves out of their realm? What do you think finishes it at the end of the season if there's 3 people like close in the points? What do you think? Is it just who has it on the day? Is it mentality? What do you think? What do you think makes the winner of the championship at the end? When it comes down to, it's the end of the season, it's winner takes all type stuff. What do you think it takes to get through that? Yeah, got to be able to deal with the pressure. Yeah. Go to your happy place. So seeing as Kurt was so generous and he said get a pack on me, I suppose I can afford that now. Yep, says Heavy, yep. Stuff like this annoy me more. It should be most of the time I'm listening while doing stuff. If I'm watching the chat, I'll get them. Yeah. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the mod team. Opinion on the state of the UK. I don't do politics here. But from what I saw, and if you're concerned about it, and like a lot of people over there are, I'd be making plans to move elsewhere. That would be my suggestion. When you look into what's happening globally with certain nations, there are certain nations that if I was born there, I would be moving to New Zealand, or I would be moving to America or something. Because there's some environments in the world that you just can't prosper in. Warfare comes in many forms, right? It's not just troops on the ground. So warfare comes in many forms to change nations and things. So that would be my opinion on that situation, mate. I'd be making plans to be establishing yourself elsewhere on Earth, where you have some of the laws in some places in the world are getting pretty crazy. So you'd want to stay ahead of them. Would it be the machine or the rider that takes the win? Oh, the rider, absolutely. When it comes down to it, it all comes down to the loose nut behind the handlebars or behind the steering wheel. The driver, who's behind the wheel, right? So like one person can crash a car in a very simple situation in the wet on a roundabout, and another person can drift it perfectly. It's all down to the talent of the person handling the machine, right? Like I know people, man, that I took my BMX to a mate's place once. It was in my ute, and he's like, "Oh, you got a BMX, bro? I used to ride one of those back in the day." And this guy's like 58 years old, mate. And he has a look at my BMX. He's like, "Oh, cool, bro, cool." And he just hops up. Hasn't ridden a bike in 30 years. Hops up, sits backwards on the bike with his bum on the handlebars, and just starts riding down the road and just starts riding around in circles and figure eights. He's like, "Oh yeah, bro, these are cool. I remember when I used to do this." It's just the muscle memory, the talent, the rider. I can't do that with the BMX. Yeah, it all comes down to who's got the skill to handle the machinery, right? I love that about learning to drive an excavator, man. my first couple of hours of it on an excavator, I was like just unfamiliar with the controls, and I was making very small movements. So if I got it wrong, I could quickly correct it. But it took me a couple of hours on an excavator. Got the hang of it pretty good. After I'd spent about 15 hours on one, I'm pretty darn good on an excavator now. I'm quite proud of myself with that. Another thing to tick off the skill set list. Now, the next thing I'm thinking of getting is my Class 2, my truck license, my first stage of truck licenses for some future plans. So I'm looking into that at the moment. Since you're Captain America, you can defeat the troll monsters. I see blue shield. Pow, pow. All right. There we go. I could host an American late-night talk show. I could be like David Letterman. It's live on Saturday night from New York. Or something. I could be bigger than Jay Leno, you know, that in America. Maybe I should go to America. I'll get a TV show. I'll become bigger than Jay Leno. I'll become a late-night talk show host. Nah. I got a quiet life in the country. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, well, Beantown, watch a Brazilian ride a motorcycle. I can't do any of that. I can ride a motorbike fast around the corner. I can ride a motorbike fast on track. Those guys from Brazil are out of their freaking minds. They'll get a bike like Susie. Literally, it's the same as Susie's learner bike we have, and they'll just. I watched the guy just before, full throttle, just takes off, dumps the clutch to a wheelie, and just coasts thing down the road with his arms dragging on the road behind him on some crazy ass Brazilian dude. I'm just like, I'm good, man. You can keep that. I'm too old for that shit. But it's amazing the different talents people have, man. This is the thing is, don't ever associate with people that try to put you in a little box or whatever, right? You don't want to be around friends that hate on you doing what you love, whatever, right? Everybody's got different shit. Some people like wheeling motorcycles. Some people like racing motorcycles. Some people like horses. I understand. My motorcycle is a horse person's horse. It's a video gamer's gaming PC, right? It's what are you into? Pursue what you want to pursue. Simple. Where we run into trouble is we're trying to please everybody else and like fit in and be normal. Yeah, who wants to be normal? You seen what normal people are like? You seen what normal is these days? Yeah, I don't like it. Who'd want to be that? You're a very attractive New Zealand man. He says as I scrunch my face up. Am I still attractive? Is this handsome? Look like the old men on the balcony in the Muppet Show. I'm getting old. It makes it fun until you break your back, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that happen on track as well. One of my good mates, he was right in front of me, and I saw him go backwards into a wall and break his back. We're literally doing 120 mile an hour around that corner. And the edge of Pukekohe Raceway is nothing but a concrete wall and a fence, man. And he wrapped over the concrete wall where it joins the wire fence, and he went over and like splayed out on it backwards. That was buzzy. That I still have nightmares about occasionally. He come off his bike and he was only like 6 feet in front of me. I was up the inside of him. He was about 6 feet in front of me. I was going for the pass up the inside and he lost the rear. And he went off the track and he would have been, his eyes 6 feet from me. You just saw his eyes widen, his head just staring at me as he went backwards into the wall and like splayed as he hit the wall. All his arms went out like a Jesus cross. Yeah, broke his back. He was the only guy at the track day that wasn't wearing a back protector because they weren't mandatory. There were 120 people at that track day running different sessions. He was the only person who did not have a back protector because they weren't mandatory. And the reason for the crash was he'd put in a new rear shock and hadn't adjusted it correctly. So, yep, he never rode again after that. Caught up with him a couple of years ago. You know, gotta have the safety gear, guys. Very important. Like, As I say, I had 3 crashes on the superbike in an air suit, no injuries. At 120 mile an hour crash, no injuries. Then I broke my hip on a BMX doing like 20 mile an hour around one of those Red Bull pump tracks where they got like the tarmac flowing and then the bank corners. And I came over a double jump, got it wrong, and got flung off the bike and went hip first into the wall, into the vertical wall, and broke my hip. Had 2 friends that have been paralysed. Yeah. This is what I mean heavy about me going racing and stuff. When I got misses, I got everything going on this way in life now. It's like, man, do I want to get out there and risk doing this stuff anymore? Where do I draw a line? I mean, it's safer than the street, but yeah, when you're racing, that's why I might just stick to track days. Whereas the racing, it's just things can go wrong. People are pushing it, you get taken out. I'm not worried about taking myself out. I'm worried about the other rider that takes me out. That's the bigger concern, World's fastest New Zealander. No, I'm not that quick. I'm about I tried to chase Mitch Rees, who's New Zealand #1 round a track. I timed myself against Mitch Rees round Taupo, and I'm 4 seconds a lap off him. Now, in my defence, he's on a much newer machine. He's been doing it a long time, and he did just race at the Isle of Man, and is like the fastest rookie ever at the Isle of Man. I did all right, but he's bloody quick. He's bloody quick. Like, I ain't slow on a bike, man. It's the only thing I'm actually good at, funnily enough. Actually, no, there's 2 things I'm good at. One thing I'm good at that I'm qualified in is photography. The other thing I'm good at is I can ride a motorcycle like a mother. Beyond that, I'm pretty retarded. Well, I am. I got a bit of paper that says, I'm allowed to say it, I got a bit of paper that says so. I got ADHD and autism. If that's not retarded, I don't know what is. But that's alright. I do alright. Made it this bloody far. Yeah, I have one, Heavy. Yeah, I already got one, brother. Yep. I turned up to the track one. I appreciate the offer, Heavy. But yeah, I got myself one. Yep, and that's exactly what stopped me breaking bones, bro. That's exactly what stopped that happening. The only thing stopping the race bike going on the track really is the fork seals are gone in it in the front. They went on the last trailer trip home. It popped its fork seals. It's got a bent triple clamp as well, which shouldn't be too much. I'll find one of those and get some fresh tires for it. I got to get my leathers repaired. There's a couple of holes in the leathers. I got to get new gloves that are like full gauntlet gloves because they got grumpy that I only had short gloves on. Shit like that. My helmet probably needs replacing after the hit I took last time. I got a concussion last time, so the helmet's probably done its days, to be honest. So it's all that kind of stuff. I sort of go, by the time I get all the tires and this and that, that's why the race bike has sat there for 3 years, and I'm just like, I'm going to get everything else sort of organised in life, and someday I'll get back to it. But I'm also getting old, so we'll see how we get on. But yeah, we'll give it a good go. Just visiting with Gabby, who is the owner of Alpine Stars at Washington just last Saturday. Oh, that's rad. That's awesome. Yeah, I always wear all Alpine Stars gear, so if they're looking for somebody in New Zealand they want to sponsor, I'd be all for it, mate. Yeah, all the pictures I have on me on my bike are Alpine Stars boots. I've got the GP air suit. All that I spent almost as much as I did on the bike on the gear just to have that safety. But yeah, I was definitely responsible for selling a lot of air suits at the track days, really. I was the only guy who had one at first, and then people saw me have these massive crashes and were like, hang on, you didn't break anything? I'm like, yeah, I told you, air suit. What's an injury worth to you? That's what I said to everyone. I said, like, what's the time off work worth to you? What's the pain for the rest of your life because you broke some bone? What's all the suffering worth versus just buying the air suit and reducing the risk? It's a no-brainer. It's a bigger outlay up front, right? But having the right gear is, I mean, I wouldn't ride it without an air suit now. After experiencing crashing on mine, I was like, you wouldn't get me racing without an air suit. It's just heavy. It's just a 2008 CBR 1000. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to get like fully into racing campaigns or any of that. That's why I like, if I was going full race campaigns and stuff, I guess I'd go sponsors and stuff then. But yeah, sponsorship in New Zealand is just like non-existent. Like Mitch Rees, New Zealand #1, his family own a bike shop. Well, he runs it now, right? but they've been long standing and tied into Honda New Zealand and Motul and all that, right? They've got all the connections, which I'm not hating. They've spent their life building that for themselves, right? So yeah, all power to them. But as when you come in as a new guy on a bike painted with a spray can, you're not going to run up against them. Not on a 2008 machine, unfortunately. And it got made clear to me. I talked to Mitch about it, and I said, "Man, like, what do I need to run with you? What's it actually going to cost me for a proper race bike to do this?" He's like, 85 grand. He's like, my bike is 85 grand to set it up how it is, and we've got mechanics and suspension techs and all that. Plus all the tires are given to us by Pirelli and da-da-da, and I'm just like, whoa. So yeah, that's where I sort of went away from the racing aspirations I had. It was like, man, I could dedicate my life to doing that, but it's just not. I don't want to pursue it at that level. Hey, I'll see. That would be the legendary Heavy D himself there, mate. See him in the chat right below you there. Yep. Much love, Heavy D. As I've always told all the moderators, if you want to come to Vegas, yep. The offer is there. Cam Donald was a great Australian winner of oh man, he was, Fred. He was, yeah. Cam Donald, I've seen a documentary on him, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a documentary on Cam Donald's journey through the Isle of Man. That was a great one, man. No bullshit here. When you start riding and you're going to get race for sure, let me know and I will talk to him to measure you and get you a complete new set of leathers and everything. Oh, that'd be phenomenal, Heavy. Oh, I wouldn't say no, man. If you can make that happen, bro, I'm all for it. There's a race at Christmas, man. There's a race the day after Christmas Day, Boxing Day races. They call it the Cemetery Circuit in New Zealand. So I'd get in some track days before then and give it a go. There's another event in New Zealand called the Cliffhanger. If you want to check that out on YouTube, find some footage of that. I think I did drop you a message on Instagram there, Heavy. I'll see if I can send you a link through Instagram. I don't know if you go on there, but yeah. Yeah, I think you're definitely giving me the itch there, Heavy. I have been thinking a lot about I need to get back on track on the race bike, to be honest, mate. Celtic. Don't have to go to jail. Yep. Celtic was being a naughty boy in his car, and they dragged him into the blooming court not long ago. But he got away with a little slap on the wrist in a way. He was all worried about it. See? So it all works out. It all works out, mate. Oh, we come back to the racing, don't we, Heavy D? It's just like, mate, no, yeah, you're right. And would you agree, from everything we talked about, like if I don't go and do a race or two on a bike, I'm going to...
Yeah.
Like it's an unclosed chapter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Fine. All right, we'll go racing. Fine, we'll go racing. We'll give it a go. Why not? I'll be sensible, though. I do have a brain. As long as I don't push the thing too hard, we'll be all right. So I love to do that. It's like home. Yeah, wicked Heavy. Yeah. I'll send it through. What was I saying? I need to send through to him. Yeah, Cliffhanger. That's right. Yeah, I'll see if I'll find it, man. But yeah, my account's just create your outcome on there if you can find it. Celtic has it as well if you're in touch with Celtic with old Prairie Dog there. Yep. If you're ever around Vegas, yeah, Heavy, yeah, try catch up with old Celtic there. Good safety net, yeah. What time is it? I better check the time, guys. It's getting a bit late here, I think. It's coming up 10 o'clock at night, guys. So I'll wrap it up now if that's all right. Is that all right with everyone? I'll call it a night. And I'll be in the garage tomorrow. I will try stream some of the garage stuff tomorrow, but I just want to hammer out a real good day of work in there. I'm annoyed with my progress. I can sort of see where I can get it to now, so I just want to smash out a bunch of stuff. Think D-Bird might be going live again for chat. Oh, what could be? I'll try to catch some of it, but yeah, I'll just be blobbing in bed. I'll just be blobbing in bed, hanging out. And other good news, we hit 2,000 subs yesterday, guys. So we're at like 2008 when I started the stream, but we hit 2,000 subs. So that's exciting. Have a good night. Do something. Thanks, mate. What is the I'm gonna have to screenshot that. I want to know what that profile picture says, and it looks like a brand packet of something. Oh, what do we get on the poll results? Normal. There was a good balance. I don't know. Won the poll apparently. Congrats on some. Thanks, Heavy. I love doing it, man. I do love doing it. I love being here and just As you see, Heavy, the conversation just goes where it goes each day. It's I don't have too much agenda with it. Yeah, sometimes we talk about bikes or whatever, mindset, discipline, all that fun stuff. Yes. New airsuit. Yeah, I scuffed up my airsuit pretty good. And it never fit me that well either, the leathers, because I just bought, like, some guy had a GP airsuit and it was near new and it didn't fit him well. That's why I could afford it at the time. You know, I was doing it on a cheap budget, but yeah, it's all saggy and horrible. And yeah, so when I come off, it burned a hole in me derriere, in me rear end, yeah. And I've wrecked the zips on there and stuff and all sorts. So yeah, I need to get back to it. It's a 2008 CBR 1000. Should be happy days. Smoke me around my neighborhood because I'm not about to get another ticket. Says Orkin. It's a pest control company here in the States. All right. Like, hey, go to bed. We love you, Mark. Okay, bed. Thank you, Bean. Thank you, guys. Massive shout out to the mods, especially Celtic Gabrielle, have been kept busy this evening by the amount of trolls we've had. So thank you for all your work, guys. Much appreciated. Next shout out to all the members and donators. Heavy D, you're out of your mind. And where did Kurt run away? Where did he go? I lost him. You know, Kurt. Yeah, Kurt with the donos again tonight as well. He was there not long ago. Hopefully he's still around. I don't know. But yeah, thank you to Kurt. Much appreciated, bro. Oh, I need to make sure. I need to screenshot that one from Heavy because that's crazy. Much love to you guys. Quick question: are you on my app X from official Elon Musk? No, I'm not. No, avoid all that. I have YouTube and I have Instagram, so I can message friends. That is, I don't have WhatsApp. I don't have nothing. All right, I don't do none of it. Gary, yeah, $5. All right, guys, thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Thank you all for joining me.